Their eyes get really big and their pupils get really dilated, and they start giving that narcissistic stare when they find something that they can use against you. They get really predatory, like in the animal kingdom, like the predator, like the highest predator. They become that. And the narcissist has such an itch, like a drug addict. They have an itch that once they see that fluke in you, once they see that you are not perfect, ooh, they've got to exploit it. Hey guys, I'm back, and if you are new, welcome to the channel. This is the channel that fights narcissism one video at a time. Definitely support the channel by subscribing. All right, so today's topic, I personally have a question for the narcissist. So I know as far as just normal people, we know that we're not perfect. We know that we're good at some things and we're bad at other things, and we're okay with it. So with the narcissists, what they do is they immediately, when they meet us, they size us up. So they look for flaws. They look for small persnickety nuances that we might have, such as like a twitch in our eye, or our the side of our mouth might lower when they say a certain word, and they know, okay, that's their trigger. Or like their eyes get really big and their pupils get really dilated, and they start giving that narcissistic stare when they find something that they can use against you. They get really predatory, like in the animal kingdom, like the predator, like the highest predator. They become that. And the narcissist has such an itch, like a drug addict. They have an itch that once they see that fluke in you, once they see that you are not perfect, ooh, they've got to exploit it. I'm sorry, I'm a narcissist and you're not perfect, and I see it. I see where you're not perfect because I've been damaged in my childhood. I have been able to innately pick up on small nuances in people's behavior and the way they move, talk, and interact with the world. And because I have a keen sense of identifying when you are not perfect, I will immediately exploit that, and I will lock that information in my brain, and I will come back to it at your weakest moment. That is the narcissist. My question is to the narcissist, now, as a normal person who knows that I'm not perfect, because the narcissist in their mind is perfect. So as a normal person, I know I'm not perfect. I know I'm flawed. I know I have flaws, and I know when I interact with other people, they have flaws too. And you narcissists have flaws as well, even though you don't believe that you do. So when speaking with you or other people, I do also notice your flaws because I am an empath. So I can pick up on the small, tiny nuances as well. However, when I pick up on those things, my brain does not go to exploitation. In fact, my brain goes to, oh my God, let me do something to make them feel more comfortable. Let me do something to deviate the conversation because I can tell that they're getting a little uncomfortable here. Let me go ahead and switch gears to assuage the situation. That's what my mind does. But as far as the narcissist, even though we're very similar, because like an empath, we've gone through a lot of trauma in the past with from the families and beyond, so we're able to really be very highly sensitive of our environment and any type of changes because we always had to accommodate for maybe a narcissistic parent or something like that. We always had to walk on eggshells and things like that. So we kind of know when things might be off, like the little nuances. So we both are similar in that. But the difference lies in how we respond to it. And my question is to the narcissist, I want to know, if we are the same in being able to pick up flaws in people, why is it that you think that you're perfect when you're actually exploiting other humans? and using them for malicious intent. To me, that seems far from perfect. All right, that's the only question I had today. I really thought about it, and I was like, I really kind of want an answer to that. If you are a narcissist, please let me know in the comments. But I'm really, really curious to that because I want to know where that path, that brain pathway goes. I mean, I know obviously the lack of empathy and being, because I want to know where that path, that brain pathway goes. I mean, I know obviously the lack of empathy and being an empath, I'm highly empathetic, and you guys have no empathy or little empathy. So I guess maybe it's a variation in that prefrontal cortex, the amygdala area. I mean, obviously it's something is off, and if you are so perfect, but you lack empathy, but you want to know what empathy is contextually, but the only information you gather upon empathy is that it's a feeling, and that's something that you're lacking. So if you're lacking, how are you perfect? I kind of want to know where that disconnect is coming from, if that makes sense. I really want to know that. And then also another question I just want to throw out there is, if you are perfect and you're close to God, or you are God in your mind, gosh, that's got to be a lonely world. It's got to be a lonely world. All right, I'm out. If you guys have any requests for videos, let me know, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.